Stuffing is one of my favorite Thanksgiving dishes, and today we're going to make a cranberry sausage stuffing. It is the perfect balance of savory and sweet, and it's super easy to make, so let's get started. I'm starting with sourdough bread that's been cut into 1-inch pieces. I'm going to toast it for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. You can do this a few days ahead of time to save you a step later. In a large pan, I'm adding my sausage. Use a spoon to break it up as it cooks. You want it to be nicely browned and flavorful. The sausage adds a rich, savory base that balances the flavor of the sweet and tart cranberries. Once the sausage is browned, this should take about 10 minutes or so. Add a 1/4 cup of butter. Now, this is a holiday dish, so it's going to be decadent. So don't be afraid of the butter in the dish. It's going to taste so good. Now, once the butter has melted, add diced celery and chopped onions. I'm also going to add fresh thyme, ground fennel, salt, and black pepper. You can also add sage if you prefer. I was out of it, so I did not add any sage, but yes, sage will go really good in this stuffing. Now we're going to saute this until the onions are softened and the kitchen smells amazing. Remove it from the heat and then add in the dried cranberries. You're also going to add in some freshly chopped parsley. And what I love about using the cranberries in this dish is that while it does add a bit of sweetness, cranberries do have a bit of tartness and a slight bit of bitterness, which balances the dish really well. Now I'm going to add the toasted bread cubes. And I'm using sourdough bread for this recipe, but you can also use French bread, brioche, you can even use white bread, or you can use cornbread as well. And that's one of the things that I love about stuffing. It's super versatile. You can change up the flavors. You can add fresh apples, raisins. You can leave out the sausage if you don't want to add any meat to your stuffing. It's definitely something that you can customize to your liking. Now the stuffing needs a bit of moisture. Now to my mixing cup, I have added an egg, and I'm also going to whisk in chicken broth. The egg is going to help to bind it together. But if you prefer not to have eggs, you can eliminate that as well and just use chicken broth. And once I've mixed it together, I'm going to pour it over that bread and sausage mixture and just toss it until everything is well coated. It should be moist but not soggy. And because we toasted the bread, it's going to absorb it, but it's still going to maintain its shape. To be successful at the holidays, you need to have a combination of dishes. You need to have some dishes that can be made ahead of time, and this is one of those dishes. To make ahead, simply mix everything together except for the egg and broth. Allow it to cool and then refrigerate overnight. The next day, all you have to do is add that egg and broth mixture and then pour it into your baking dish and bake as you usually would. And don't worry, I will have all the instructions. It's on my blog, jehancancook.com, and there will be a lot of tips and tricks and whatever substitutions and everything that you need to be successful at making this recipe. Now, once I've poured it into my baking dish, I like to make sure it's even across the top and just make sure that it's not, don't flatten it. You do not want to press it to become like a cake. Just gently spread it across. Cover it tightly with foil and then place it into your oven. This is going to bake for 30 minutes covered and then an additional 15 to 20 minutes uncovered until the top is just lightly golden. And that's it, you guys. Cranberry sausage stuffing. It's full of flavor, perfect for Thanksgiving and any holiday meal. If you like this recipe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more recipes like this, and be sure to check out my blog, jehancancook.com, for the full recipe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.